Hello, and welcome to Lake, a news show about Bellevue. Featured today, a new transit plan for Bellevue and fake blood flows at Bellevue High during a public safety training exercise. But before we get to our features, here are some recent headlines about our city. Wall Street says we're still AAA okay. Despite a recession that has battered municipal bond ratings across the country, Bellevue remains one of just 2 cities in the state to have a AAA bond rating. Moody's and Standard & Poor's, Wall Street's major bond rating services, both reaffirmed their highest ratings for Bellevue's bonds. The city is preparing to refund bonds issued for the remodeling of City Hall to take advantage of low interest rates. City Manager Steve Sarkozy credited the council for sound financial and budgeting policies. "We've come back with flying colors," Sarkozy said. "Great work by staff, great work by council." Possible animal control changes may be in the works. The City Council is considering changing Bellevue's arrangements for animal control. Animal control, sheltering, and licensing are now provided through a regional program administered by King County. With the contract for the regional program to wind up this year, the council is exploring whether animal control through a sub-regional program with other East Side cities would be better. Northeast 4th Street is going to grow. The city will extend Northeast 4th in the Wilburton area as part of an effort to improve traffic flow. The council okayed a $28 million project to extend the key arterial 4 more blocks east from 116th Avenue to 120th Avenue. The 4th Street project is part of a mobility initiative intended to accommodate future growth in downtown Wilburton and the Bell Red area. Construction is expected to begin early next year. Roadside utility boxes are getting a makeover. The city may have found a way to deter graffiti and camouflage those ugly utility boxes at the same time using decorative plastic wrap with nature themes. 3 utility boxes in the Wilburton neighborhood at the intersection of Lake Hills Connector and Southeast 8th Street have been wrapped as part of a pilot project. The wraps, similar to the ones used for advertising on buses, feature a watercolor painting of flowers, ferns, and leaves. In addition to reinforcing Bellevue's image as a city in a park, the slick surface of the wrap repels paint, making it easier to remove graffiti. If the Wilburton wraps, which cost about $400 each to install, prove popular and deter graffiti, the city may wrap more utility boxes at key intersections. What do you think of bus service in Bellevue? That's what transportation planners are asking residents as they update the city's transit master plan. Here's what some residents had to say.
Your city. Transit should work for you. There's a lot to like.
I love the B line. I love that Route 245 from Factoria to Kirkland via Sammamish High School and Crossroads. Now runs every 15 minutes.
Transit's very important to me. I'm able to get anywhere that I could get in a car without having to pay attention to the road or have to pay tolls.
I like the fact that it's frequent, it's reliable, and it's very wheelchair accessible.
I'm always on a Metro bus. I take the 271 out of U District on 15th, just off campus of UW, and I take the last stop right here on Bellevue campus, or Bellevue College.
But there's always room to improve.
I take 3 buses to reach my host parents to Maple Valley, and that bus only serves till 6 o'clock in the evening, so I know after 6 I won't be able to reach them.
It's hard to recruit bus riders for the long haul when they're having to stand all the way home, so addressing that would be a primary concern.
The city is updating its transit master plan, a document that will help guide service improvements, funding strategies, and policy for the next 2 decades. Anyone who uses transit in Bellevue is encouraged to get involved in this planning process. We want to know what you think. How do you use transit? What destinations matter most? Does your bus run often enough? Help us plan the future of transit in Bellevue to best serve you. Transit helps people in Bellevue move.
Transit in Bellevue is not what it was 20 years ago. You can actually get places in Bellevue. It's a network. You can make easy connections, especially the Bellevue Transit Center.
The reason I ride the bus is because I can't drive. And other than having my daughters take me places or going places with them or friends, that's my only source of transport.
Transit helps business in Bellevue work.
Many of our employers have chosen to locate in downtown Bellevue because of the transit access, and they know their employees can choose to come to and from work without a car. It saves them on parking, that sort of thing as well.
Or speaking from a corporate perspective, we couldn't provide mobility to our workforce without a robust transit system in Bellevue. So it's an option for our employees to do something other than drive and park, which is critical to our business.
Transit use promotes a healthy lifestyle.
Transit supports communities that are more green, need less room for cars, that suffer or can reduce their carbon emissions.
I ride the bus because I get to save money, and that's cut and dry.
Join the conversation. Help keep Bellevue moving.
Very important from our perspective that downtown Bellevue be well connected to the regional transit infrastructure. What a community that doesn't get that or risks not being connected, risks losing its economic vitality.
Gunmen on a rampage through the high school. It's one of the worst nightmares any parent or student can have. Police officers and firefighters from across the region gathered at Bellevue High School recently to practice responding as quickly as possible.
Today we're having an active shooter drill at Bellevue High School. It's a collaboration between police and fire units throughout 3 counties, King, Snohomish, and Pierce counties. We are having this exercise so that we can test and practice how fire and police collaborate in emergencies of this scale. This is going to be a large-scale emergency. There's over 100 students here who will be made to look as though they've been injured, and there are a lot of police officers and firefighters here. So it's a very big-scaled operation.
So we're okay at that level. We're not going to proceed beyond that. Okay.
So the exercise will begin with the students in the hallway and throughout the school, and more than one bad guy inside of the school. And it will start by, just like any other active shooter incident in the real world would start, we'll send a whole bunch of cops in. And the cops will begin to take care of the bad guys. And as soon as they feel like they've got enough of the bad guy problem solved, they're going to let the fire department in. We have to be prepared. We have to test our plans and improve our plans. And that's what we're here to do.
And now, here are some upcoming events. April 19th through the 22nd, the Bellevue Youth Theater presents Grease at Maidenbauer Theater. Tickets are $12 to $14 per reserved seat. For more information, call 425-452-7155 or email byt@bellevuewa.gov. On Saturday, April 21st, from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., celebrate Arbor Day, Earth Day at the Bellevue Botanical Garden. Enjoy family activities, volunteer with others to help our environment, and a community ceremony at 11:30 a.m. For more information, call 425-452-4195. On Wednesday, April 26th, from 4 to 7 p.m., come to an open house and learn about Sound Transit Eastlink cost-saving concepts for the light rail alignment. The event will be held at Bellevue City Hall in the Council Chambers and Main Concourse. For more information, visit www.soundtransit.org Eastlink or contact Katie Kusiemba of Sound Transit at 206-398-5459 or katie.kusiemba@soundtransit.org. On April 28th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., attend the Wild and Woolly Sheep Shearing event at Kelsey Creek Farm Park. See the sheep being shorn of their winter coats, spinning demonstration, tractor rides, pony rides, and more. Admission is free and the cost varies for some activities. For more information, call 425-452-7688. And on April 28th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., come to the first annual Wildlife Baby Shower at Lewis Creek Park. Enjoy games, ranger walks, scavenger hunts, and wildlife, including raptors, owls, opossums, hawks, and falcons. The event is suitable for all ages. Participants are asked to bring a food or supply item to help care for baby wildlife, or a suggested $5 donation. For more information, call 425-452-4195. That's all for today. For more information about the projects featured on the show, please visit us online at bellevuewa.gov. Thank you for joining us in this edition of Lake to Lake.